Hello and welcome to something a little bit different on this channel as we kick off Football Manager 21 with my first video of the new game. My name is Craig and coming up today is the season prediction for the 2020-21 season. I had to just about remember the correct season there. So I announced on Twitter recently that I will not be doing a beta save for this game, not until the full release on the 24th of November. Hopefully I'll have a save set up by then. More to come on Twitter in the next week and a half until the release. But I thought, you know what, may as well use the time now to not just get used to the game, but also just to have a little play around, a little experimentation, if you will. What I'm going to do today, I am going to forward this game by one season and just see if we can predict who will be the winners of the top 5 divisions in Europe and also the Champions League and Europa League competitions. I know obviously with the current pandemic going on that the schedules have all changed for the first season, so it'll be interesting to see if there's any differences in teams doing well, teams who don't do so well. What we do have is the top divisions, as mentioned, top divisions in each of the big 5 European countries, to say the least. So Spain, England, France, Germany and Italy, combined with as well with Scotland and of course the lower leagues of England as well, so the Championship, League One, all the way down to the Vanarama North and South. So I'm going to forward this to the end of the season and we shall see who has ended up where. So we have simmed forward to the end of the season. We're in June 2021 now, so let's have a little look around the leagues and the European competitions, shall we? Euro 2020/21 will not be in this prediction video just because obviously it hasn't happened yet, and also I think that's something that will be done for next time. So let's have a look at the Premier League, and judging by the look of things, yeah, Manchester City have won back the title from the red side of Liverpool. Liverpool finishing a good 7 points behind, so in the end it wasn't even that close. Chelsea third, certainly not too far off Man City and Liverpool, so I think their front three of Werner, Ziyech and Havertz will do wonders for them this season clearly. And Manchester United finished the top 4. I think that will be the top 4 in real life. It pains me to say that as an Arsenal fan. Speaking of which, Tottenham and Arsenal finished 5th and 6th. I think it will be one whichever way around, but I think both teams will be thereabouts at the end of the season. It'd be nice if we could actually challenge for top 4, but I don't know. Southampton's 7th, and considering they're in the top 4 at the moment, maybe if they can keep their form up. Leeds, Palace and West Brom go down. That's quite a sad sight to see Leeds. If they do go down, I think all neutrals and Leeds fans want them to stay up, so that would be a shame to see him only last one season after taking 16 years to get back. Amazingly, Anthony Martial, top scorer with 18 in the league from 37 appearances. The man has pretty much had a renaissance in the past couple of years. I mean, his finishing is still pretty good. He's only 25 years old. It's easy to forget that he is actually still a fairly young player. He's been around for what seems like forever. Bruno Fernandez 2nd on 16, was that 16 penalties, and Harry Kane 3rd with only 15. Quite a low scoring top 3 really, nobody over 20 goals. Lacazette with 15, Salah with 15, Sterling with 15. And we're talking about players who've made over 30 appearances. In fact, Sterling appeared in all 38 games. Wow, that's quite low scoring for all of them. Assist wise, James Ward-Prowse with 13 is top assist maker, with Thomas Partey just one behind on 12, and then that's Bernardo Silva. I was thinking David Silva. No, it's a B, Craig, it's a B. So James Ward-Prowse at Southampton, my goodness, 13 assists, 3 goals in 36 appearances. This is a man who's been at Southampton his entire career so far. I wonder if he'll move in game over the summer. Not exactly impressive on the stats, but certainly he's clearly having a good season. He's hit the peak of his career, 26 years old now. His physicals, not the most impressive, apart from his stamina. I'm guessing that's why he was able to play so many games this season. Clean sheet wise, Alisson with 20 and Edison 18. Yeah, that makes sense. Matty Ryan at Brighton. Good grief, man. 11 clean sheets in 37 appearances. And where did Brighton finish? 14th. That's impressive. That is very, very impressive. Okay, into the Championship. We will go through all the other countries' top leagues as well. But I feel with England, it's worth going into the lower leagues, just because a lot of us love lower league football anyway. Bournemouth straight back up at the first time of asking as champions. Nottingham Forest second. Luton promoted through the playoffs. That's quite a shock. They only just survived relegation last season. Coventry, Wickham and Barnsley. I could see those three going down. Just like in this game, I think they'll go down in real life. Certainly Wickham. Be a shame. Sheffield Wednesday had points deducted at the beginning of the season. They survived pretty comfortably in the end. Goals wise, Andre Ayew for Swansea is the top scorer in the league. 21 goals from 41 appearances. Again, a nice little renaissance for a man who's now 31 at this point. Crikey, he's been around for a while. I wonder how many of them were headed goals. So 16 to 20, that's quite disgusting. Physicals are not too bad as well, certainly for a player in the Championship. Who's Alex Samuel for Wickham, second top scorer in the Championship. 21 goals and 3 assists. Oh, this man looks pretty good. 25 years old. He's not capped. He's been at Wickham since 2018, so he's got a fair bit of experience around the leagues. He's only worth 185k. That's actually pretty. There's no attributes here. I don't know why there isn't. So that might be a player to keep scouted for all you low league bargain hunters. 21 goals. I mean, good grief. How many appearances did he make? 45. 21 in 45 for a team who got relegated. That's not to be sniffed at. And Robert Glatzel for Cardiff. 16 goals in 36 appearances for the striker. Again, no attributes. I don't know why that's not showing, but for a team who made the playoffs, you'd probably expect better, but it depends. Actually, yeah, he played so many games, so he's clearly one of their first choice strikers. The best player in the division, Emiliano Buendia. I don't think that's too much of a surprise. The 24-year-old from Argentina, played for Norwich in the Championship and the Premier League. Now apparently he stayed with them. 12 goals and 11 assists in 43 appearances. The man did well. Okay, League One. So Hull went up through the playoffs on penalties, beating off the likes of Peterborough, Burton and Fleetwood. Beat Burton in the final. Bristol Rovers and Blackpool go up. Bristol Rovers were a non-league side 5 years ago, so well done to them. And the bottom four to go down: Crewe, Lincoln, Plymouth and Wimbledon. Wouldn't want to see Wimbledon go down, but the other three I could see going down. Although Lincoln have gone for broke this season. Apparently they splashed a lot of money in the summer to try and make a play for the Championship. For a club their size, I would be careful, personally. Top scorer John Marquis for Portsmouth. 18 goals and 2 assists in 44 games. They're probably looking for a bit more from him, but considering Portsmouth didn't even get promoted, he may leave. In fact, where did Portsmouth finish? 8th. 4 points off the playoffs. Where did Sunderland finish? 7th. They're right above them. 3 points off the playoffs. Big disappointment for those guys. Ipswich mid-table. That's a very, very big disappointment, but that just shows how difficult it is to get out of League One. On to League Two. Grimsby go up. Whoopee. It's just in the name, isn't it, Grimsby? Who really cares? Salford up as champions. They continue their meteoric rise through the football pyramids. The class of 92 will be happy about that. Tranmere will also go back up at the first time of asking. Cheltenham and poor old Leyton Orient. They can't catch a break, can they? back down to the National League. They've got to do it all again. Poor guys. I don't know how you pronounce this name, and I really should. He's Irish. Ewan Doyle, I think that's how it is. Ewan Doyle, top scorer in the league, 20 goals and 5 assists from 44 appearances for Bolton. Did very well, very experienced at League 1 and League 2 levels, so chances are he'll probably do a job for Bolton in League 1. And the average rating, the best player in the league, is Peter Clark at Tranmere. Tranmere were promoted, 2 assists in 34 games, but he's a defender at the end of the day. Doesn't say how many clean sheets he kept, does it? Or was that just for goalkeepers? It's just for goalkeepers then. But 39 years old in the twilight of his career, so either he's hanging up at the end of the season or he'll get one more crack at League 1. Okay, and lastly on to the National League. I'll take it as far as this for the leagues, to be honest. There's too many leagues in Britain. Or England, more to the point. The playoffs haven't even happened yet, so Dagenham, Redbridge, Hartlepool, Chesterfield, Torquay, Wrexham and Solihull Moors will contest it for the playoffs. Notts County go straight back up. No, I say straight back up. They go up at the second time of asking as champions. I think that's realistic. Anything other than that for them this season, and they're just going to have problems over the next couple of years, certainly financially. Dover, Weymouth and Altrincham go down. I can see the bottom two going down. I think they're still semi-pro. I think, is that in the case of Weymouth, or are they professional now? No, they're semi-pro. I can see that happening then. And Altrincham, semi-pro. I think they'll go down. Dover, unfortunately, they almost folded back in August in real life, so this kind of makes sense if they haven't got the full amount of players, which would be a shame for them. I do like Dover to an extent. I do like their stadium name, the Crabble. In fact, is it still called that on here? Where do I even find the Crabble Athletic Ground? Yeah, we just know it's the Crabble. So, how did my team Barnet do? 12th, about right. Top scorer in the league is Andrew Nelson at Torquay, 22 goals and 7 assists in 42 appearances. Might be a striker who could be worth a shot at League 2, to be honest. So has he played there? He has. He's played in League 1. Well, not really. He was at Sunderland, unfortunately, for the poor sod. But sorry, how old is he? He's 23. He's got time to improve, so League 2 could be a destination for him. Derrick Osayi is the best player in the division. 20-year-old French player, 7.27 average rating in 24 league appearances. Only 24 league appearances. He has been at League 1 before, but he never really played. In fact, he's on loan from Oxford, so he'll go back there probably into the season. In the FA Cup, Arsenal, 2 years in a row, lovely, lovely stuff. Beat Liverpool 1-0 in the final. Who made the semi-finals? Liverpool smacked Rotherham. What league were Rotherham in? The Championship, and they just about survived. Alright, well done, Rotherham. Excellent stuff. You did well to get there, but you got outclassed easily by Liverpool. And Arsenal beat Chelsea on penalties. In the Carabao Cup, unfortunately it was Tottenham who won it. Their first trophy in 13 years then. 2-0 win against West Ham. And in the Community Shield, Liverpool beat Arsenal 2-0. Okay, so can we see, where is their league called? We'll go to France first. Ligue 1. Ligue 1 Uber Eats. And of course it was PSG who won the league. Oh, of course it was, at Cannes. They actually lost a game that season as well. They lost to... who is LOSC? Yeah, I should really know that. Is that Lille? Yes, that's Lille. They lost to Lille, 99 points, 17-point win over Lyon, which is a shame. Lyon and Marseille in the Champions League, Monaco, Lille and Reims in the Europa League and Europa League 2, which is a competition that will start from next season. And Nantes and Nimes will go down. I'm sorry, I don't know if it's Nantes or Nantes. Sorry. I'm just not good with pronunciations in other countries. Top scorer in the league, well, the top 2 scorers, of course, PSG, of course, Mbappe and Neymar. 25 goals for Mbappe in 38 appearances and 11 assists. Yeah, of course. Of course. And for Neymar, he scored 18 in how many? 35. Yeah, 5 assists. Yeah. We got all his attributes. My goodness, this man is disgustingly good. He's 29 years old by this point. He's getting on a bit now. Mbappe's still teens, I think. No, he's 22. Crikey. Actually, Neymar was joint second. Musa Dembele, also with 18 in 35, 3 assists as well. I had him in my Arsenal save last season on FM20, and to be honest with you, he just didn't cut. He didn't really cut it in my team, which is a bit of a shame, but oh well. He got a Champions League winners medal out of it, to be fair. He's 24 by this point and still valued at 36 million. Interesting. Mbappe was the best player in Ligue 1 by far, along with Neymar and Marquis, so basically PSG. It's just a PSG dominated league at this point. It has been since 2013. Well, Leon dominated it for a while, to be fair. Okay, so I can't spell Spanish. Spanish First Division, and it was won by Atletico Madrid over Barca by 1 point. That was a very tight league title race. Real Madrid weren't really in it unless they just dropped off right at the end. In fact, no, not really. They just weren't in it, to be fair. Well done to Atletico. Barcelona second, Real Madrid third, Bilbao in fourth. That's the Champions League spots. Sevilla, Real Hispalis, I think that's Real Betis, I'm not sure. And Villarreal round out the European places. Cadiz, Elche and Eibar go down. Top scorer in the league, Maxi Gomez for Valencia. 28 goals in 36 appearances. My goodness, this man has done bits. The 24-year-old from Uruguay, he's capped. Big clubs could be coming for him in the summer. Memphis Depay, 15 goals for Atletico Madrid. Wow, 28 goals, Maxi Gomez, and then Depay on 15, then Messi on 14. That's a heck of a drop off. Messi by this point 33 years old. Only 14 goals, and he still bossed it in the league, 8.19. In fact, he was the best player in the league by far. Griezmann second, and then Koke third. How old's Koke by this point? 29. Spent his entire career at Atletico Madrid. Messi with the most assists though on 11, so that's why he did well. Over to the Bundesliga. There we go. And say it with me, FC Bayern. Yep, of course, Bayern Munich dominated that league, 81 points. 15 clear of Dortmund in second, Leipzig and Mainz in fourth. Where did Mainz come from? When did they finish the season before? They finished 13th, 12th. They haven't been this high. They haven't been that high since 2011. And they've only been in this division since 2009. Good grief, well done Mainz. Schalke, Frankfurt and Mönchengladbach round out the European places, and Stuttgart and Bielefeld go down. Lewandowski, no surprise, 21 goals, top scorer, 21 from 29, so he didn't even play all the games. Still an absolute beast, to be honest with you. Haaland's 21, so he's actually sharing the Bundesliga Golden Boot, 21 goals in 31, so Lewandowski's is more impressive, but you don't really rule out a Haaland at this point. 20 years old, the man is an absolute beast. Look at the pace and the strength on this man. His stamina's not that good. I actually thought it would be higher. But overall his strength, his pace, off the ball work, yeah, he's going to be an absolute beast in future years. Andre Silva at Frankfurt with 19 goals from 34 appearances. And he only arrived at Frankfurt for 8.25. How much is he worth now? 24. He's capped as well. Andre Silva. In fact, hang on, is this the same Andre Silva? No, it's not. It's not the same one who was at Leicester. Whoops. But yes, well done to Andre Silva. Lewandowski, best player in the league, of course. Matt Hummels and Erling Haaland. No real surprises with that top three, to be honest. Okay, Serie A. Oops. Why am I typing Serie 12? Serie A, and it's Juventus, aka Zebra, or Zebra, however you pronounce them, who have won the league again. This time by 10 points over Inter. Back to dominating. How many is that in a row for them now then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's 10 in a row. My goodness. Inter second, Roma third, Napoli fourth, Atalanta, Lazio and Milan round out the European places. Torino, Parma and Crotone go down. That's a bit of a shame for Parma, they just got back after being in Serie D. Yeah, they went down in 2015 and just went all the way to Serie D, didn't they? They'll be back for a couple of years, they'll be fine. But yeah, no great surprise. Cristiano Ronaldo, 24 goals as this man continues to defy Father Time. 24 goals and 5 assists in 37 appearances. And the man's 36 years old. Look at his stats. This man is he's worth £9 million. His stats are stupid at his age. His natural fitness is 20. I wish I had that now, and I'm 29 years old. Romelu Lukaku, 22 goals from 38 appearances. Sorry, his physicals, my goodness. His physicals are just as ridiculous. Wow. Duvan Zapata. His physicals are not as impressive. We got someone. But still, 20 goals in 38 appearances. Not to be sniffed at. Bought for £11 million in the summer. He's now worth £25.5 million. Ronaldo, Dybala and Matthias de Ligt, the three best players in the league, all for Juventus. No shock. Dybala, top assist maker with 15 in 38. No shock. I believe we've done all 5 now, haven't we? England, Spain, France, Germany and Italy. The Champions League. I don't know how I forgot about that. Okay. The Champions League, or Champions Cup, and Bayern Munich done it again. Yeah, I think we found our new dominant force in Europe. Even in FM21 beta. Bayern Munich are going to be the team to beat. Beat Barcelona 1-0 in the final. Who actually made the semi-final? Barcelona smacked Liverpool 5-1 on aggregate, and Bayern just about got by Inter actually, so not as close as you might, not as much of a thrashing as you might think. The Euro Cup, or rather Europa League, was an all English affair, so Man U defeated Leicester 3-0 in the final. I don't know, was the semi-final all English? No, it wasn't. Man U basically well beat Ajax in the semi-final, and Leicester smacked by Leverkusen 4-1 on aggregate as well. So Man U would be back in the Champions League anyway, through 4th place. And I just want to find out, with Scotland, did Rangers stop Celtic? No, they didn't. Oh dear, did Celtic just do 10 in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, that's going to upset a few Rangers fans. 10 in a row, I believe that's now the record. How is it in real life at the moment? I do think Rangers are top of the league. Well, certainly they're near top of the league. So Celtic won the title by 8 points, Rangers in the Champions League, then Hibernian, Aberdeen and Livingston are in the European places for next season. St Mirren and Kilmarnock go down. Is it 2 going down now? Oh, well, no, it's the relegation playoff final. Never mind. Okay, so by the looks of things, that will be how the top 5 divisions and the European competitions will be predicted for this season, 2020-21. Obviously, again, the seasons across those countries have all started late because of the global pandemic. So it's going to be interesting to see some of the results that happen. Obviously, if you look at the Premier League in real life, there's a few teams near the top, the likes of Southampton, Everton, Aston Villa, who wouldn't normally be in those positions at the top of the table, but they are. Because the games are coming so thick and fast, teams are having to rotate all the time. I thought that would be something that might continue on FM. By the looks of it, not really. It might be a case by the end of the season things will calm down and the class difference between the teams will just take over. I mean, certainly in the Premier League you can see the top 6 effectively what it could be. Wolves and Leicester just fell down the table there, but well, who knows? And Everton fell down the table, but who knows? We could see a few shock results in real life. Let me know down in the comments if you wish who you believe will be finishing where in the league, who you are surprised to see near the top of the table in the leagues, who's finishing near the bottom. Shout out to Rotherham for your FA Cup run, by the way, reminiscent of Wickham back in 2001, so well done. But either way, guys, thank you very much for watching. I will be back with the new save once the game has fully released, November 24th. It'll be on that date or the day after where I release the video. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Click like down below if you enjoyed this video, and hit the subscribe button for a notification of any future videos and the future FM21 save as well. Hope to see you next time, guys. Take it easy.